Hey everybody, Gary here with Guitar Tricks, and in this video I'm going to do a fuzz pedal showdown. We're going to compare three awesome fuzz pedals. The first one is the Wampler Fuzztration, the second one is the LunaStone Red Fuzz, and the third one is the Keeley Electronics Rotten Apple. Now I got to mess around with these a little bit earlier. They're all awesome and they're all a little different. But I want to know, what do you think? So let me know in the comments. But before we get into it, please go ahead and click subscribe so that you get all of the latest and greatest content from Guitar Tricks. So in case you don't know, fuzz, it's kind of like a distortion, but it's like a fuzzy distortion. And it's been used by so many great artists like Jimi Hendrix, the Black Keys, the White Stripes, Smashing Pumpkins, Gary Clark Jr. It really gives a nice thick and creamy sound. So I'm going to start with the LunaStone Red Fuzz because this one is the most straightforward. Simple design, simple color, 3 knobs, no switches. It's got a volume, it's got a low cut, which you could think of sort of as a tone. If you put it all the way up, it cuts out some of the bass, some of the low frequencies, and all the way down, it's mostly all the low frequencies, and the fuzz. All right, so for each of these, I'm going to play with both my humbucker in the bridge position and my single coil in the neck position, and I'm going to go through some of the different settings. So let's start first by showing you my clean tone. I've got a little bit of reverb on. And I'm going to play pretty much the same riff throughout. So we're going to start on my neck pickup, and we've got all the settings right in the middle. And here we go. So you heard the clean. Now I'm going to stomp it on. Wow. Right off the bat, man. All right, so at that same setting, let's hear the humbucker. Nice. Let's adjust some of these settings. I'm going to put the fuzz, I'm going to lower the volume a little bit, put the fuzz all the way up or almost all the way up and see what happens. All right, here we go. Back to the neck. Whoa. Wow. So as I turned that fuzz all the way up, it got so much creamier. Okay, now I've got the fuzz basically all the way down. Again with the neck. 1, 2. So much more mild. All right, so now I put the low cut filter up, got the fuzz and the volume right in the middle. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's try that on the humbucker. Awesome, let's see what it sounds like turned down. I'm gonna go right in the middle position this time. Woo, yeah. Cool, so that one definitely has some range. You can use that low cut to get a more in-your-face aggressive sound, or get a more creamy bassy sound. That fuzz knob is very responsive. Moving on to the Rotten Apple. So the Rotten Apple, it's got a buzz, which means fuzz. It's got tone control, one tone control, and then volume control. So right now I've got everything right in the middle. I'm going to start with the neck, so here's the clean tone. Here we go. Nice. So off the bat, much warmer sound on this one. Let's try that middle position on the humbucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Let's turn that buzz up. All right, here we go. Back to the neck position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Creamy. All right, I'm going to turn that buzz down and play with the tone control too. So now the tone control should be a little brighter, and we got that buzz down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So with this one, even turning that buzz low, it still has a nice little crunch to it. Let's see if I turn it all the way down. See, that's all the way down, still has a nice little buzz to it. Now I've got it all the way down. Let's try that on the humbucker. Sweet. All right, last but not least, we've got the Fuzztration. This one is not as simple as the others. It's actually a fuzz and an octave in one. And I'll tell you about some of the controls here. So you'll see there's 2 switches on this one. So one of the switches controls the tone voice. So it could either be open or tight. If it's open, it's going to be more of a vintage, less compressed, less focused sound. And tight will be a little more present in your face, compressed sound. So we'll see how that pans out. Maybe I'm even wrong. We'll hear it. I'm just kind of going based on what those adjectives mean to me as a musician. And then the other one is going to be whether the octave goes before the fuzz or after the fuzz. And so that might have some effect on how it sounds when you put the two together. But let's just try first with the fuzz, since we're starting with the fuzz, and then we'll move into the octave. So I'm going to start everything at 12 o'clock. And we're also starting with the tight voicing. And here we go. I'm on my neck pickup. 1, 2, 3, 4. So off the bat, having the volume in the middle on each one is not quite equal. Like on the LunaStone, having the volume in the middle created a huge jump in volume. On the Fuzztration, having the volume in the middle, actually I don't even think it created much of a jump in volume at all. And the Rotten Apple, having it in the middle, a little jump. So, but that's all completely controllable. It's just the point that when you set up your pedals, you want to make sure that when you click them, you're not overpowering everybody and it gets too loud, or you're not getting lower. That would defeat the purpose. So you want to make sure you dial that in just right. Now let's try that with the humbucker. Same setting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this one's really smooth. I'm going to turn that fuzz up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So the other things on the Fuzztration, you have volume, bass, mids, and treble, so you can really dial in that EQ, and then the fuzz. All right, now I'm going to try fuzz all the way up on the neck position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to stay right about there, but that was all on the tight voicing. Now I'm going to do it on the open voicing. All right, so here's open voicing. I've got the fuzz at about 2 o'clock. Here we go. Neck pickup. 1, 2. Here we go. Yeah. All right, humbucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. All right, I am going to add in the octave. Okay, so that was with the octave in post fuzz. I'm going to put it pre-fuzz. Still on the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when the octave was post-fuzz, it was much brighter sounding altogether. And pre-fuzz, it still had that creaminess, but with that extra harmonic element. All right, let's try it on the humbucker. I'm going to put the fuzz higher. All right, here we go. Yeah, let's try it just octave. It's got an interesting tone. Okay, so now we're going to do a quick fire round. We're going to go through all three. I've got their volumes pretty much the same. I've got the tones in the middle, and I've got the buzz at about 3 o'clock, or the fuzz. So it's almost at the max, but 75% there. Starting on the neck pickup, this time we're going to do Fuzztration, then Red Fuzz, then Rotten Apple. 1, 2, here we go. All right, Red Fuzz. Red Fuzz. Yeah, Rotten Apple. All right, now on the humbucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Red Fuzz. Yeah, Rotten Apple. Nice. So as you can see, they all sound pretty different. The Red Fuzz might be the brighter at the same setting. Rotten Apple, thicker. Fuzztration, maybe creamier. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm hearing. What are you hearing? Let me know in the comments. We'll do one more quick run round. We'll put the buzz all the way up. On the Fuzztration, I'm going to put it now open and with the octave. And we're going to put the fuzz almost maxed out. I'm also going to turn the bass up a bit and treble down on these guys. And we're going to start on the humbucker, starting with the Fuzztration. All right, now the Red Fuzz. Wow. All right, Rotten Apple. Yeah. All right, let's try it on the neck. Fuzztration. Red Fuzz. Rotten Apple. One more test. Fuzz all the way down. Let's see what happens. Wampler first. Fuzztration. Wow, it's almost as if I turn my tone knob all the way down. But we do have the bass a little higher than the treble. LunaStone. Much brighter. Rotten Apple. All right, as you can see, these pedals are all very different. It's not like comparing one pedal trying to do the same thing. They're all doing different things. So inherently, they are all a fuzz. The Red Fuzz might sound more like a mix between a distortion and a fuzz, more brighter, more aggressive. Fuzztration is super creamy, obviously has more controls, so you can kind of mess with it more and find your own custom sound a little more. Rotten Apple has a character all its own, kind of like got that chainsaw sound going on, very snarky sounding. So Let me know. I really want to know, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a better idea of what these pedals can do and what they sound like. Again, if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe so that you get all the latest and greatest content from Guitar Tricks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.